Hello everyone, how are you this afternoon? This is a surprise video. So much fun. I want to show you some loot that I picked up at Michael's today because it's brand new, which means you've got to go get yours if you want it before they sell out, because my store was just putting this merchandise out and they only had 3 of each item, and some of the items didn't even get delivered. And some of these things are so cool. You are going to want them for some projects that are coming up. So I'm going to tell you projects that I have coming up. I'm going to tell you which molds would be handy to use for that. And I am right now trying to text our list, but the text keeps bouncing back. So let me do that. Just let me send it one more time and try again. We're having lots of bad weather in my area, but it shows I have full internet. It looks like I have full towers on my phone. I just don't know what that's about. So let me send this one more time so that everybody can join in on the fun. I won't be on here long because I have to go and get my car. Somehow you all, during all the chaos of the last few weeks, I let my inspection sticker expire, and then a month. Had one of those moments. All right, it's Amy from Seriously Sweet and Cookie Snack Attack. If you have not signed up to be notified by text, please do that by texting the word live stream to the phone number 540-870-0726. I'm going to take that off now. Hello. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you. And it's Wednesday. How could I let September start and not come on and say hello to everybody? So hey, this is totally unplanned. Jennifer, thank you for being here. Hi, Charlotte. Hi, Kathy. You guys say hello when you come on. Feel free to share this video later in case other people see it, but I want to show you what happens. This happens to me all the time. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Hi, Tracy. Oh, it's so funny. Okay, so I went in to Michael's to grab some little black nonpareils. That's it. That is all I went in there for. I'm finishing up a test that I'm doing on a cookie for our Fall Days Fright Nights. I know, look, it's so bad. I have to finish this video before my husband gets home. And hopefully he's not watching on YouTube right now. Debbie, stay safe because we're under tornado warning until like 7. Hey, Heather. Hi, Lorraine. Oh, yes. Okay, so that is what I wanted to tell you. You remember I showed you that clearance enabler post where they had all of the Wilton stuff marked down. So what they've done is they've brought back in a huge selection of Sweet Sugar Belle and then their brand, which is Celebrate It. You see this brand? Okay, $5, 2 silicone pots. I'm going to show you what they look like. I am teaching in holiday cookie-a-thon again this year, okay? They're on Trace. If you're not buying the cutters, are on a free supply list in the coffee shop. Okay, so let's go through this really quickly. $5, 2 silicone pots. This is going to be perfect. It has a pouring lip. You need to go ahead and just pick this up. So if you damage one, you can throw it out. But let me tell you why I like this. This is silicone, so it's going to be fabulous to use with some isomalt work that we are doing when I teach in, what am I teaching in? Holiday Cookie-a-thon, not Cookie-con, Holiday Cookie-a-thon with Nancy Westfall. So my cookie this year has isomalt in it. So excited to show you that. There's a lot of different mediums in my cookie. It's a full-length recorded video for you, but I will be live to answer questions. But go ahead and get a set of these. I like doing isomalt and silicone versus the measuring cup that I posted for you guys. First of all, the silicone's really nice and it's got a good lip. This is actually probably for chocolate, but it's silicone, so it'll work for the other. But It's got a pour spout. Love that. Also, you know how when you're done with your ice malt, how there's always that little bit left and you can't get it out of a glass container? If you let it sit in here and harden up, you can turn this pot inside and out and pop it out like it's just a little brick, because you can keep reusing that. You don't have to. No. Someone's here. No, guys, I got it. You're safe. So that's my little alarm system. Who needs big fancy alarm systems when you have little ones with great hearing? So 2 pots in 1 container. There is a coupon in the Michaels app today for 20% off all regular price items. Plus, I had some coupons because I made purchases about a month ago, so those were stacked up. So I got really good deals today. I hope that you did too. If you're going to do the cookie-a-thon cookie. Also, I should tell you something about cookie-a-thon. It's a little bit different this year. This year, Nancy has been so generous. We actually will be earning a commission. Let me explain this. So I guess we each of the teachers has an affiliate link. So if you sign up for cookie-a-thon under the affiliate link for whoever you want to sign up under, we actually get a commission. So we actually are earning this year to teach, which is just super nice because it's like a huge bonus. I would have taught anyway for free, but knowing that I have that coming is going to take a little pressure off other projects that I'm doing that same month, because it's the first week of November. So it's like getting tipped for teaching, and you know I love that. So wait until I have my affiliate link. And if you're not teaching and you want to sign up under my link for that, when you get ready, please do that. It'll help me so much for that month. We won't have to generate so much through the coffee shop that month. Okay, so I had to go back because for my trade item at CookieCon in Dallas, I'm making these really cute, well, Allison is technically making them for me at this point, unless I get my printer working, because I don't really know how to 3D print yet, but I own the printer. It's a big joke. I've had it in the box for over a year since Amazon deal dates last year. But anyway, so Allison's going to help me out this time. But I'm using my new little print maker that I put a video up here about, I don't know, maybe a month ago now when the printers first came out. I put a video up. So I had to grab some more ribbon because I wanted a wider ribbon to put Seriously Sweet and Cookie Snack Attack on, because I want people to join our group while we're there, right? So I want to be telling people about our Tutorial Tuesday group. Okay, so while I was in Michael's, this is not a new item, but it just got restocked. In the clay section, they have these itty bitty mini cutters. Okay, you see this one? This is a maple leaf, and this one right here, this is an oak leaf. I feel like this was $12 for all of these minis. They're really this small because they're made for, well, I mean, they're metal, so you can use, oh, here's the other leaf, this one right here. Okay, so they're for clay. They're specifically designed for clay and jewelry. However, they're metal, so you can use them for like doing fondant bits. If you're going to be doing my fall days and fright nights, and you really don't want to use wafer paper and do the little maple leaf and wafer paper, go ahead and pick up a set of these while you've got the 20% off coupon, because you can do you're going to need this. Use this, although it's a little big, but primarily this, but you could also do this in wafer paper if you want, but you'll need this for some fondant work if you don't want to do wafer paper. If you're happy with wafer paper and a punch and a little bit of airbrushing, you're good to go. But these come in super handy. You can make all kinds of little flowers with them, but they had them back in stock. So I always try to grab a set this time of the year for the maple leaf specifically, okay? Because they keep improving the shape every year. If they'd stop making improvements, I wouldn't have to keep replacing my original set. Okay, this is the new thing. Have to talk fast. Hubby's going to be here any minute. You know I love the fondant molds. You know I'm addicted to using impression mats and glaze now, thanks to Cameo of CR Confections. Like, that was my whole reason for learning about glaze with her, and I love her group. So anyway, these are new molds. Look what just came out in there. This is actually, it's called Scales. Look at it. So really, guys, these are probably for doing fondant for cake, but look at that. What we could have done with this for our level up cookies. By the way, P.S. there's still time to do your level up because they're not due for, let's see, when are they due, you guys? I think we extended the date, right? If you participated in the mermaid class and you want a chance to win a free class for the Halloween, you have until September 12th to do your level up. So look, just saying, disclosure, you could be using this for your level up. How cute is that? This is also great if you have a particular fondant you like to use on cookies. You could, roll this whole thing out and then put your cookie on it, cut around it, and cover your whole cookie if you wanted to. I don't do that a lot, but there are different times of the year and different occasions that might call for that. Beautiful quilted one. I'm going to be using this as an impression mat on glaze. I have been dying to do a quilted cookie, but I needed it to cover the whole design of the cookie that I laid out, the design I laid out, but I didn't want to do it in fondant. So I'm going to try this one in glaze. I think it will work because it's not very deep. It's real shallow. So I think it will also work. This would be a great impression mat on glaze too. Oh my gosh, how cute. And dig in this. I like to make original wood look. I like to make wood slice cookies, all that kind of stuff. But this one, look how perfect that is. What's nice about this is that it's the flexible silicone. So whatever you roll in here, you're going to be able to pop out. Plus it's flexible. So if you do it as a glaze mat, you're going to be able to peel it off rather than have to tump it out, so to speak, if that makes any sense. And what's nice, I think you can see very well on camera, there's bigger grooves in all of this. So you're going to get a really nice wood look design. There's knots, wood knots if you want to make something specific. So really good. I feel like these were $14.99, then 20% off, and then I had a coupon. So I think they worked out to be like a little, maybe like $9 a piece for me or $10 a piece for me because I had those other coupons. But I felt like that was worth it because even on AliExpress, these are usually $8, $9, $10, and then there's shipping involved. So super handy. These were the three I got. I put a picture up. There's a whole bunch more of them. Okay, if you are participating in my holiday cookie-a-thon, you're going to want to grab this mold with the fleur-de-lis. This is the fleur-de-lis that will be on my project. So I'm fixing to redo the supply list because this is the exact shape that I wanted. I had to settle for something else, but this is what we're actually going to be using. Okay. Finally found it. So grab this. You'll need that. I just got this because it's so stinking cute. They have a beautiful seahorse in this mold. I wonder if there's names. I don't see names on here, but this was under the title of nautical. So it has an anchor. It has a super cute fish, which would have been a great 3D fish for our fish cookie last night. Okay. It's got a nice mermaid tail that's low. It's shallow. So it would have been good to add to a cookie. And then it's got this beautiful seahorse. I don't want to take this stuff out yet because I want to take better pictures, but it's got a super cute seahorse in here too. Okay. So you don't need that unless you want to get that for like leveling up your mermaid cookies. Now get this, just because this is the best shell mold I have ever seen. The detail in this thing is incredible. And I'll probably come back on today or tomorrow and actually make these seashells. I hope you can pick that up on your camera, but the depth on the conch shell and the spiral shell right here, and then the grooving. Oh my goodness, it's going to come out beautiful. The starfish has all kinds of perfect sculpting. Plus, these are really flexible. So I think you're going to really enjoy this one for future use. So while they have it, get it, because it's probably going to be one of those situations where it's seasonal, right? And then they bring in new designs. Okay, this is a beautiful floral. But then also, there's going to be a special class in December. It's going to actually be sold separately. It's a super large cookie that can be done as a cookie or a cake topper. Currently, I plan to sell that as a class unless I need to use it in a special invitation to a holiday teaching opportunity that presents itself. So this one I got because this is very easily going to convert to be a poinsettia. So specifically, I picked this up because I know what I have coming at Christmas. Okay, now I like to pipe my Christmas garland on my cookies, but some people are new and they really like to start out with the look of something more precise on their cookies. This beautiful vine is like the bayberry leaves that you see in a lot of wreaths in Virginia. Very Williamsburgish looking, I guess is what I'm saying. This is going to be fabulous to create swags on your that. So take a look for this one. I feel like this was 10 and then 20% off, and then I had a coupon. So I feel like I maybe paid $7.50 or something for these long skinny ones. Okay, here's another long skinny. If you're doing the holiday cookie-a-thon cookie with me and you don't have a bead mold already, I got this. I have plenty of bead molds to make the little pearl edging. You can hand pipe it if you're comfortable with that. But I went ahead and picked up a bead mold because I wanted to test it. I think even if you already have an existing bead mold, unless it's a really good one, you're going to want to pick this up because I don't know if you can tell or not, but you have a much better space on this one between the beads. If you've ever tried to use the other bead molds or the ones that are like super flexible silicone bead molds, whenever you break those out of the fondant mold, no matter how careful you are, the beads separate. So this one appears to have a little bit better structure to it while still being in a pliable mat. So that is why I picked this up, okay? Plus, this is going to be so cool. This one is going to be so cool for drop-down bits for ornament toppers. Just saying, that may be coming too. By the way, I designed things last night until midnight, so I have all of our specialty stuff set up through the end of the year, and I have our holiday series, and I have a special class for holiday that's set. And I worked on designs that are going to be for the class that's going to be sold with the Halloween box. And some of the Halloween items arrived today. So stoked about that. Okay, then this I just got because how cool is it? And these are the perfect size for cupcake toppers. This has got some fabulous detail. So in the next couple of weeks, when I can squeeze it in, I'm going to make these and then I'm going to paint them with Sugar Prism. So you guys get a chance to check out Sugar Prism. And I don't know what Michelle's schedule is like, the lady that owns that company that designed that product, but maybe we can get her to come on with us and talk to us about Sugar Prism and do a little painting with us that night. That's what we're trying to do. If you are going to do the separate special class for Christmas, it's one huge cookie cutter. It is a big statement piece. It involves, I'm not going to tell you what it involves because I don't want someone to take my design before it comes out, okay? I just got to keep it a little close to the vest for right now because it's super fancy and it's quite beautiful. And if you like doing any kind of work with modeling chocolate or fondant, you're going to absolutely love what we're doing. And if you want to learn to paint on fondant or modeling chocolate, this is your opportunity. I want to do something specific for that for the holidays for you. But the things I found to go with that class are gorgeous. And like you'd expect anything less at this point, right? But this is the coolest feather mold. Okay. So lots of things you could use this for. Dream catchers, chickens. We could have used this when we did our chickens last week. But in particular, I'm going to be using this for a plume for something that is on my Christmas cookie. So that was my haul today. There was about 20 other designs. There was a few that were not there. The one I specifically remember that they didn't have any to put out because it didn't come with the initial delivery was a gemstone mold. So I'm excited to see that because you'll be able to color isomalt and pour candied gemstones, which will also be handy at Christmas if that comes back in. And then let me show you something else I found, just something off the wall. Okay, so I went by the clay aisle because I was specifically looking for this because I wanted to make sure that I could show you the cutters. Like I have all of these, I have 2 sets of these, but I specifically wanted to show you the packaging it comes in so you would know where to look for this. So for you, I got a 3rd set. So as I was walking around the corner, I have a smaller Michaels. I don't really know technically what aisle this is considered if you have a larger Michaels, but check this out. These are called Evil Ted Cosplay Mold. Okay, and on the back it says, hello, I'm Evil Ted. I worked in the movie industry doing visual effects, props, and costumes. I'm known around the world for my tutorials on how to make foam costumes and props. Okay, I picked up 2 of these because they said they were silicone molds, so I'm going to give them a whirl. But anybody going to Dallas, look at this. Can you see that? Look at that. Doesn't that just, now specifically, it is a dragon mold, but does that not look like one of those funky skulls from a longhorn steer with those super huge horns? Like a good place for you to start sculpting. You could start with this and then sculpt it to look longhorn. Just saying, you're welcome if you win. Bring me part of your prize if you win something. Just kidding. All right, and then look, Halloween is coming. These are low profile and huge. I was so excited to find this. Look how creepy that skull is. Oh my goodness. So that was the only 2 molds in that section. I've never seen them before. They were cool. I picked them up. I don't remember how much they were. Let me look really quick. I'm not even going to tell you what I spent. It was ridiculous. But when the discount kept coming off, I did feel better about it. All right, Evil Ted. These were only $5 a piece, and then the 20% off, and then my coupon. So definitely pick this one up. You're gonna want this for Fright Nights series if you're doing that with me. By the way, we're starting that next Tuesday. Fall Days, Fright Nights. 4 cutters that can each be used 2 ways. One way will create Fall Days. One way will create Fright Nights. Okay. But honestly, this in chocolate on a skull cookie, you're going to make some kid's dream. And they're low profile. Seriously, do you see how thin that is? So it's not like you're, a lot of chocolate molds, when you try to use them for cookie bits, you can only fill them halfway because otherwise it's just like a big clunky piece of candy. But this, you can do modeling chocolate. You're going to be able to do fondant. You can mix it up. But that is one creepy looking skull. It is perfect for Fright Nights. So I will be updating our suggested additional items for that series and having that up for you shortly. And then look at this baby. Like, anybody do Viking cookies? Because this looks like one of the hats from the Viking movies. All right, that's it for today. Really good to see you. Please watch the replay. If you go to Culpeper, I don't know how, but the ladies in there knew me by name this morning. They I had my store shirt on and they were like, oh, you're Amy. It almost made me feel like they'd been watching me online. So if you have been watching me online, thank you so much. It's so fun to spend time with you. But I didn't stay very long to find out because it kind of caught me off guard. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I thought, so I told the lady, I said, we're going to do a reveal later today since this is a new line. I said, I came in for sprinkles, left with all this. So I'll tell them to tell you that if they come in from Culpeper, to tell you that they saw it on Cookie Snack Attack. Oh, guys, one other thing. If you're in that aisle, a lot of us like to put a white base in our royal icing. This is my favorite one. I don't know why it works better, but it does a really great job for me. I think these are like $3 a bottle. Also, can you see right there where that says titanium dioxide? Okay, that's the ingredient that's in the white. If you want to make crackle cookies, this one works great for that. So I'm sorry, but I took all the ones they had at our Culpeper store because they don't have them that often. And then I got these black nonpareils already colored because, normally I like to color my own, but I got these already colored for an experiment that I'm doing. I'll let you know how that turns out. And then because I just had to go around somebody who was blocking the aisle, it forced me into the Artist Loft aisle. Look at this handy dandy stand. Okay, so I went ahead and got this because I'm having a hard time keeping my markers straightened out. And I will report back and let you know how this goes. But it just takes up this amount of area, this little square. It's it's 6 inches by 6 inches and then 4 inches tall. But it's the perfect size to go right next to my computer here so that I can put all my markers in tip down so they'll stop falling over, and then the markers start to dry out, you know, the more you use them and the ink gets used up. So I got this to try it out. I feel like this was only $4 or $5, so I don't feel like it was a big investment, but let me double check that now that I've said that. What am I looking for on here? I am looking for, what is this thing called? A marker stand. Now, I was going to get another one of the containers like I keep my brushes in with the beads in the bottom so my brushes stand up, but I just don't really have another place in my work area. Where's this thing at? I hope they charge me for it. Hold on, guys. Let me find this. That's so crazy. Oh, by the way, all the back to school stuff at Michael's was 50% off. So if you put class kits together and stuff like that, you might want to grab a few things. Okay, I can't read some of these abbreviations, but later I'll tell you how much this costs. But this thing will be handy, I believe, and it will also hold all of my markers. I'll report back and post a picture and let you know how this one goes. All right, so you get over there, get to your Michael's, get some of these molds, and we'll catch up with you later. Thanks, guys, and happy September 1st. It's the 1st of September. All right, see you soon.